welcome back. Trip to the moon! My apologies, I was lost in thought. The device is of elegant design, which leads me to think I was right about Fandaniel. No matter what he claims, he still has an attachment to the trappings of his past. Whether knowing this will make your path forward clearer, I cannot say, but bear it in mind. But let us turn to the task at hand. As Hyland said, the flow of ether will transport you to Mare Lamentorum. We must hope this ally of hers can provide you with the necessary assistance to restore the seal before Xenos and Fandaniel arrive to stop you. It seems we are ever one step behind, but I have faith that you will make up the difference. Know that whatever awaits, our prayers are with you. Now go and beyond the sky.
Edgar's finally going to space!
Long, long before Dalamud was forged to imprison an Elder Primal, the eldest of them all, savior of the star, was sealed within a moon of his own. Souls sacrificed to grant him life still slumber and dream of the day he and we will be made whole. Here he waits, in this cold, barren place, his cradle and his grave. Silent lamentations and prayers of hope echo soundlessly to a sundered star, adrift and alone.
One small step for Edgar. One giant step for capitalism! Right, we're dealing with ghosts again. Now, Edgar will find the means to bring capitalism to the stars. As well as dance. Yes, we will speak with you, ancient spirit. In a little bit. Because Edgar's overdue at the Domino Enclave, to be honest. I haven't been here for about a week or two. Plus, I want to get Edgar's gear patched up. On behalf of the Sakai, Edgar, I thank you for your support. Although construction of the school is proceeding quickly than expected, it is still a little more than a place for students to gather. Nonetheless, Mizukuki has already started tutoring there. The sheer enthusiasm on the faces of the children is a sight to behold. I am sure that Minazuki will not mind if you call in to observe one of the lessons. But yeah, like I said, it's been a while since last time we were here. And the pile up from our gear has already almost made us have everything already gone. Here's the thing. I played World of Warcraft for a little bit. I've played Mr. Pandora. So whenever I see Yozen's name, I can't help but think Hosen. The Hosen are here. This is a welcome surprise. So what do you think of our school? With a roof and sturdy walls, we can study without worrying about the weather. On the other hand, the bookshelves are looking rather empty. I have my own copies of most of the text, but listening to me reading them aloud does nothing for the children's literacy. Luckily for today's lesson on Resei, we have all the books we need. Are you familiar with the pivotal figure? Really? Then why don't you join our lesson? Never pass up an opportunity to learn. That's what Miss Minazuki always says. Would you like to take a seat? You'll find out Edgar's illiteracy here soon about this one too. Was a renowned samurai who once served Doma. Not only was he a loyal and gifted swordsman, he was also a master technician and well versed in the use of firearms. Above all else, however, he was a learned man and spent much of his time reading. When his days as lord's vassal came to an end, he established a school that became known as Risei Juki. Like most others at the time, it was not only for the children of samurai or those of high social standing, but for everyone, rich or poor. All were accepted as students. The school held a special place in our community and remained open after his death, and some of his former pupils began tutoring themselves. So that's where our school got its name. Miss Minazuki was one of his students. Yes, I was. I spent many happy years at the Resei Juki, first as a pupil and later as a teacher, but all that came to an end when the Garleans invaded. They closed the school and sought to undo all the good it had done. Even so, some of the older generations, such as myself, continued to teach Domin values in secret. The lessons were used to have together were one such example. But now that the Empire is gone, we can teach as we please, without fear of reprisal. That is why I decided to reopen Resei Juku. The decades of oppression could not crush the Domin spirit. Much like the Shazinso, we survived even under the harshest conditions. When they cut us down, we sprout anew, because our roots are strong. We'll never give in to those dogs, Doma, forever. Why are you standing? My statement's exactly now. Who would like to read the next chapter to the class? Lessons are being held at Resei Juki, and the students are eager to learn more of Doma's history and tradition. As you continue to contribute to Shizukai and the reconstruction effort, in which other ways might the Doma Enclave grow and change? Furthermore, as a result of the Enclave's expansion, the rate of gratuities paid for donations have increased, as well as the weekly budget. We probably could have gotten that last week, but... on the day I was planning to originally do my last session, well, this session would have been the last day, but things don't plan out as you always think they would be. On behalf of Sakai Edgar, I thank you for your support. Your contribution had led to truly remarkable improvements at Rusaka Juku. Of course, seeing is believing, as the saying goes. Mr. would like nothing more than to show you the improvements to the school. Also, I don't have the timer going right now. I'll start the timer once we get to back to the moon. The moon. Yeah, when I was saying all that space stuff earlier, the series, I hadn't gone to the moon yet at that point. Like at like the very earliest episodes, because that was still just before. That was still within the first month. The savior of Juku, I expect you have come to see what we have done with the school. The building is a lot more grand, as you can plainly see. We have a lot more books to use in our lessons. I also delight to find that the children have taken it upon themselves to gather everything they need to practice calligraphy. So he gave us some soot to make ink. I had to wash my hands about 3 times to get them clean again, but it was lots of fun. We can show you how it's done if you like. We got some paper from Yorigiri too, and best of all, he gave it to us for free. He said it had fallen just short of perfection or something. Good enough for us to practice with, though. He gave me a pinwheel as well. Well, why didn't I get one? They've always been energetic, but they become so outgoing and independent during their time in Mordona. They have been through so much at such a young age, which often forces children to grow up quickly, but it is more than that, I feel. I think that all that hardship has taught them to appreciate the good times. Perhaps they have come to truly understand the joy that freedom can bring. It is a delight to see the smiles on their faces. Many others around the Enclave feel the same way. It fills us with hope for better days to come. Actually, I thought this might be a good time to mention that the children have been planning something special for the school. They have been trying to keep it a secret from me, so I have to remember to act surprised when it's fully unveiled. If my guess is correct, I have a feeling that you will want to see it too. Has undergone a remarkable transformation. Its students are more motivated than ever. As you contribute to Sky and the reconstruction effort, and what other ways might the Dome and Enclave grow and change? At least it stopped raining. But yeah, that I don't remember which expansion I even started recording at. I think it was after I got done with the base game. I would probably have to look at the earlier episodes, because I think in the first episode, it shows Zedman's, my character's level. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. There. Back to the moon. Yeah, I also misread the pair of Imperial Magitech glaives as pair of Magitech gloves. As for, I will not be reading these guys' text. Simply because the text hurts my eyes if I read them. I didn't used to, but I think after that session where I did nothing but read them, my body now just goes like, no, you will not read any more of this text. There's a lot of swords in the background. This one or the one over there? Hey, it's one of the dinghies. Anything that you stole, saw. No steps echo through this looming spire save your own, but you nevertheless sense a presence above. So I'm surprised how small this place is. I think this place would be a bit bigger. Or this is in fact a very small, a significantly smaller ancient. There's a very blinking red star behind you. Death gauge expanded. Swimming stacks of Limar Shroud will grant Void Shroud in their place. Okay. So now we can do even more, Fire Shroud stuff. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm like, I don't know why, but I feel the thing to point this out. Because it does look like that one that Yashtolo was messing with in Shadowbringers. And it's also the shop here. So if I was a little bit less impatient, we would have had... found that. Had the stuff mended. I can imagine Edgar's just going after going like, shoot, go away. Go away, if ain't buying something, go away. The fascists of capitalism. This has like a squirt bottle. As the whispers die, the final spirit fades. No shadow of times long lost remain around the drowning brand. Ah, lost spirit! Begone! Squirt bottle! Tiny doggy. An unusual lustrous dog is gazing at you with what appears to be fond anticipation. Who braided this dog's hair? It appears to be waiting for you to follow it. Follow this dog and try not to fall behind. Squirt bottle activate! I'm actually surprised there isn't a squirt bottle emote. Got space moss, space mushrooms. Whatever the hell that thing is over there. Kind of reminds me of egg sacs. Well, I guess that would explain why there's things that look like egg sacs. So that regards the spirit that's lurking near the brand. Squirt bottle in hand! Oh no, we're silenced. Just need to punch him harder, I guess. Or slash him harder. As whispers die, the spirit fades. All the silence is still around the numbing brand. Lucius Dog is once again standing at you expectantly, and who are you to deny it? Follow and try not to fall behind. We're 3 levels higher than the Tremors, so I won't even bother. Be gone, Archnarchs! I had to kill a lot of these guys. For I think it was the alchemist stuff, because the thing they drop is the. Actually, let's see if we can even get it to drop. Yep. Luna Tender Blossom. There's a shadow that lurks near the brand. Squirt bottle in hand. Edgar have many wares. as many foods. I guess we're gonna need more squirt bottles. He just fixed that brand. Alright, cabbage. Grows agitated. As you this nose, and you get the feeling it wants you to hop on. Maybe that's a piece of Delamode found over here on the moon too. I wonder, we have telescopes. I wonder if anybody's actually seen this place from the planet. Just like the massive hologram and everything. Scythe's shadow doesn't look right. I got to Pandora.
In the nick of time to savor the crowning triumph. Unbound and free at last. Arise, Zodiac! Deprived of heart and will by the loss of dearest Elidibus. A creature of pure instinct, wanting for guidance. But powerful, oh so powerful. More so with every passing moment. Such potential, even in this incomplete state. Still the savior who delivered a world from certain doom.
So, here we stand. You know my intents. Consume the god, then the world. Stoke your fury to a raging inferno, and dance among the ashes. Or perhaps you would face me here now. A lesser but welcome amusement. Yes, a taste to whet the appetite.
Sorry to spoil the moment, but might I ask that you postpone the slaughter until I've said my piece? I promise I will be brief. Do you remember when I told you that I wanted to die and take everyone with me? I meant it.
Why is it so red down there?
Such lofty aspirations. And what sweet irony that the world's saviors will become the agents of its destruction. Wrong! Lies and delusion! The dead have no power over me. You will be silent. Silent as the grave!
Some of those masks looks like they were part of the convocation.
Believe and walk in faith. Let the light of your soul shine for all to see. Not quite the outcome you'd imagined, but a fitting one nonetheless. Don't you think so, Hades?
Craved more. Boundless power. Mine to command. I had intended to pit my fractured divinity against Xenos. But a more tempting option presents itself. The greatest obstacle to my ambition. You will trouble me no longer.
Let's check in the recording real quick. Fun fact, I have only fought this boss about 3 or 4 times. And he is also one of the 2 Savage trials I have done in Endwalker. And he is also the only one in Endwalker that I have his Savage mount. And we did, and the only reason why I found is because we were doing a little thing to say goodbye to, I think it was like 6.1 or 6.2? I don't remember. And we did the Savage of that trial's boss, and then we went and did this. Let's see, he's missing 2 arms. Let me see the rest of him. His midsection, I believe he's missing some tentacles. He's missing another arm over here. And a part of his wing. Well, half of his wing, I should say. Then again, unlike the rest of him, that one doesn't have the sigils. So that might be actually a part that he lost during the fight with Levelin. I'll pause it here, and I'll unpause it once the cue pops. I'm up. Never fallen asleep yet. One last check before the fight. I know I forgot something.
Establishing connection. All creation shall bend to my will. The end has come, and it will be beautiful. The marvels of Sith were but playthings. Become flesh! Will you live to see the end? Soon my hold over Zodiac shall be complete! Mine! All mine! At last, I am become Zodiac! The natural order overturned! All in existence, bent to my will! My life's work! My masterpiece! skies fall tears of flame. All shall burn. Will you live to see the end? The end has come, and it will be beautiful. The marvels of circuits were but playthings. Malice become flesh! Will you live to see the end? Soon my hold over Zodiac shall be complete! Mine! All mine! At last, I am become Zodiac! The natural order overturned! All in existence, bent to my will! My life's work! My masterpiece! skies fall tears of flame! All shall burn! Will you live to see the end?
I wonder how the voice sync's doing right now, how much ether it's gotten from Zodiac.
Incomplete and insufficient. Of course he was no match. Once again, you have left my best laid plans in ruins. And played your role to perfection. Thus, sealing my victory. From the first, all I wanted was for you to kill Zodiac. 'Twas but one of many methods to achieve the desired effect. 'Twould have been same had Xenos died in my place. But what better and more satisfying way to ensure success than to take control myself? My sole regret is that you lived to tell the tale. Even so, I have fulfilled my heart's desire. Let your murder mark the beginning of the end. The coming of the final day!
How quickly strength fades and blood cools. Old familiar sensations. So many lives, so many deaths. No different this. I close my eyes and slip into the dreamless slumber. A tired song and dance. Routine. Always I wake. But not this time. Nothing left unsaid. Nothing left undone. Inherit my hell. I intone with glee. The man I was would weep for what I have become. The all-consuming contempt. But I've the wisdom of 10 millennia to justify my answer to the question. No value in their existence. Not a whit. For all that I looked. None that I did see. A final chance, then, for Heidelin and her faithful. In Cataclysm, prove me wrong. I snare. All shall return to nothingness, as was your will, Emperor Sunday. I, the star, and every living being, consigned to your oblivion.
The duty complete just shows up. With a question mark at the end of it.
At last.
Even if they'd all come out together, Xenos would have still been down there to kill them.
No. I'll find no fulfillment in a contest with you this day.
Slavering beasts gather at your gates, ravenous and eager. Already you turn to them and away from me. I must go forth once more in search of power far beyond the might of Shinryu. Power to make your heart run over with rage. For the eldest of primals was a betrayal of promise. A pathetic creature incapable of inspiring true despair. That's what I crave. Pure, unadulterated despair. We shall see.
So far, I'm surprised he hasn't even acknowledged that Edgar's a Reaper. Oh, we got a new card. I sense his presence on the moon no longer. If you need not follow, then I beg you stay and listen to what I have to tell you. Of Zodiac and the end of all things. Okay, let's check that achievement. Moonwalker. That's going to be the end of this episode, and I'll see you all in the next.